too, so that's it.
I didn't say contract signed. It's contract signed.
Enough of the excuses.
Alright, fine, I don't have
This is
to.
not clear. If this is not clear, I'm
No,
leaving.
we're not. No.
Hello everybody, UFC 3 Legend here, lies talking about the Galactic Belt. So let's settle it out and let's lay some things on the table so we can clear up all this confusion. We have the Galactic Belt. We, as in Elias Promotions, has the Galactic Belt in our possession. We got the Galactic Belt by beating the supposed great Anu. Cletus, my great pupil, who's basically been substituting me while I've been gone. He beat Anu, got the Galactic Belt. Not only that, beat Anu, before beating Anu, got the featherweight belt and brought it home. So he's the featherweight champion. The Galactic Belt, brought it, and it's our possession. End the story. Now, you know, Anu's last fight will forever be just him leaving. He had to be escorted out of the octagon, towel over his face and everything. He left without saying a word. Now, you know, it's just things like that that kind of show the character of the supposed people that want to run the show. So, here's the thing about the Galactic Belt. There's a lot of lies and rumors saying that we have been stripped of the Galactic Belt, that we did this, we did that. One thing that you will understand watching me and watching my promotion, you're going to understand that whenever I'm on top, I've always been criticized. Always been criticized for whatever reason. It's always when I'm on top, there's always an excuse for nothing. Look at Miyagi. For Miyagi, oh, Miyagi's a legend. Miyagi's this. You're scared to do that. You just get, boom, done. All of a sudden, yeah, Miyagi's just washed up. You know, you fought a washed up Miyagi. You know, da-da-da-da. Always things like that. So, no matter what, you're always going to realize that I've always been critiqued for whatever I do. I step outside, I'm being critiqued for whatever reason, right? It's slander. Another thing is, you can't get stripped of the Galactic Belt. You can get stripped of a championship belt. You cannot get stripped of the Galactic Belt because the Galactic Belt has been decorated so much about, oh, it's great, it's this and that. If you're supposed to have galactic powers with the Galactic Belt, how the hell are you going to let somebody strip you of the belt? You ain't going to let nobody strip you of that belt. You know, you can't do that. In order to get the belt, you have to beat the person who has the belt. It's the same rule as in order to become the champion, you have to beat the champion. And this is where what I present is actually more factual and more true than what anybody else presents, because I have the evidence, I have the facts. Everybody else, they don't have the evidence, they don't have the facts, and they don't lay it out how it is. And this is why when I make videos like this, I make the arguments look completely flawed, because they use the mob mentality of, we just 2 against 1, this and that. It doesn't work like that. Especially that goes out the window when I present to you and I actually testify, the things people have done that goes against your arguments. And that's the one thing about me and my promotion. We always prove it. So, this is how my accusers are both, wrong in any situation they put themselves in. They don't think about it. So, supposedly the controversy is Cletus or, whoever it was, didn't fall through with like a phony contract, yada yada yada. But here's the thing: the contract that was supposed to be one fight and then the Galactic Belt shot was thrown away last minute because whoever was on Joey Promotions side was actually just frustrated and just wanted to fight, and they said, okay, it doesn't matter. In the midst of just the phone call we were having, us as managers said, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't, something like that. You can hear it. You barely make it out, but you can hear it. And then I just say, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So that's it.
I didn't say contract signed. It's contract signed.
Enough of the excuses.
Alright, fine, I don't have
this is
to.
not Cletus, if this is not Cletus, I'm
No,
leaving.
we're not. No.
That being said, it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, nobody wants to acknowledge this. And here's another thing. If I were to give him that shot and I didn't give him the shot, that wouldn't mean anything because Cletus, there's been 3 times I've counted, and I shit you not, 3 times where my pupil Cletus has beaten many of Toma promotion fighters back to back with a promise at the shot. And you know what he did? He said, nah, I ain't gonna give you a shot. Boop, left. So, in that sense, I'm protected by the fact that Tominator didn't go with his end of the bargain, making the Galactic Belt kind of a belt where you don't really have to put it on the line or propose it in a contract if you want to. You could kind of just like, you can't get stripped of it, basically. The same way as you can't legitimize. Because, and the funny thing is, these rules that they've made up, and that's why I said there's a lot of corruption while I've been gone, but now that I'm here, they're back in place, the rules and everything. But while I was gone, Cletus, as soon as Anu lost the Galactic Belt to Cletus, all of a sudden, oh, you have to legitimize. You have to legitimize. Where did that come from? But no one ever legitimized. So the Galactic Belt, you don't legitimize. And with that being said, I'm protected by the fact that Tominator never gave me my shot. And he was never stripped. Because he had there was also a lot of situations where he was supposed to show up to, fight, put the Galactic Belt on the table and on the line. And he never did. He never showed up. So I'm protected by the fact that he's never been stripped. He never showed up. He never fell through with his, his agreements, and the fact that Joey said it didn't matter anymore. So, all those, what do they have to say now? That's all I want to know, because I have the Galactic Belt, and I know it makes them really mad. But my promotion has the belt. As I said, the UFC, the organization, will continue with or without their corporation, because they are just going to be on the sidelines for the meantime in a circle jerk with each other, while we continue and we move on to greater things that nobody has ever done before. So those are the galactic rules that have been set. Another thing about the Galactic Belt that we have to discuss, and we're going to discuss right here: when you have the Galactic Belt and you put on the Galactic Belt, you unlock the third eye. And here's something that no one has recognized it yet. You have the power to bring back the dead. And you have the power, if anybody you fight, any mortal you fight, and you beat them, they die. They die. You have the option to kill them with the Galactic Belt. You also have the option to bring them back. You also have the option, let's say, if you kill them, and then you lose the Galactic Belt, whoever has the Galactic Belt can bring that person back to life. So, reanimate the dead, basically. So, that's how it is. Those are the galactic rules. That is the status of the Galactic Belt, and the Galactic Belt is in my possession. Other than that, those are the rules. That's it. I'm out.